Here it is, boys and girls. We're starting off with a big bang on this one. We're going to play the Moab. This is a Moab pink yellow tile, which means it's going to be a fairly easy one. You know, when you see like pinks and yellows next to the Moab, it's not too bad. When you see Moab next to triple ceramics, you're probably thinking, holy crap, man, that thing's going to take me down. But let's get started in here. It's a fairly easy map. I decided to maybe take it a little easy on myself. You not go for like a crazy hard map with a crazy hard tile for my first time ever. You know, that just makes sense. Don't do that to yourself. You're going to be absolutely upset if you lose on that. I don't think we need any supply crates. We just need to play this kind of safe. Now, first of all, when you see a Moab, you're thinking that there's probably not going to be any Moabs until, you know, round 20, or, you know, 20 out of 22 or something. Not right in the beginning here. So don't worry about a level 6 Moab or anything. It's not going to happen right away. So let's do this, guys. We're going to get our Spike Factory going. We're going to go, whoop, right there. We're going to go with a delicious Ninja because he's checkmarked. Obviously, you know, I'm a Ninja fan still. I don't have very many upgrades at the moment. I've been getting a lot of my Bloons or my Monkey v. Monkey stuff's going on. So that's kind of the basic plan that I have for me at the moment, is get some decent Monkey v. Monkey stuff, because I've heard that's one of the best ways to get money in the game, is just to do lots and lots of Monkey v. Monkey attacks. You can do one every, like, hour or so, so obviously that's a big chunk of money if you're getting them. Also, I heard a little bit of a tidbit of information for you guys, that even though you're going to lose a lot of Monkey v. Monkeys because they're really hard to beat, at least for now, like in the, you know, when we're in the mid part of our city building process, for now they're going to be fairly tough to beat. So you're still going to lose a lot of money through that. You only lose like $1,000 or so when you lose a match, though. But when you kill somebody, when you win your, you know, Monkey v. Monkey attack, you're going to get like $2,500 or $3,000 or so. So realistically, even if you do just as many rushes as you defend, you'll still end up positive on the money side. So obviously, that's a good thing, right? Yeah, it is. It's an absolutely fantastic thing. So just keep that in mind when you're doing these Monkey v. Monkey things. You might just want to be on pacifist mode, or just, you know, stay away from everybody, but don't do that. I recommend trying it out and at least seeing what's going on with it. You know, don't just go right off the get-go saying, oh, look at attacks. At least test it out. See what you like, see if you can defend some of them, see if you can find a good strategy for it. Maybe you'll do just fine. Ooh, I love my water. Alright, so I'm going to go with a bit of a fancy strategy today. With a, engineer next. Let's do an engineer right about yonder, because I am expecting Moabs, which means, what's the best thing for popping Moabs? Well, I have Moab Maulers, actually, but also engineers are really not freaking bad at all. I got fast engineering, and I can go for 9-inch nails as well, so why the heck not? We'll go for 9-inch nails while we're at it. We're going with a really high-level engineer. And I'm going to go with a couple of these guys. Now, I'm not going to do it right now. I could obviously get crap loads of them right now, but it's not going to be that effective. I still need a lot of grouped popping power. You know, there's going to be some things coming in here, which means I'm obviously going to need one of these bad boys. So if you really wanted to, you could have got the mortar before the engineer. I just kind of felt like getting an engineer because he's just kind of fun. So check it out. Like, if that rush came out and I didn't have my mortar yet, I'd probably lose the game. Also, just to be on the safe side, I'm going to get the signal flare because it always bites me in the butt when I don't get that thing. It's just so freaking easy to get and causes so many, and if you don't get it, it causes so many issues in the late game. It's just terrible. One other thing I'm going to do is actually get an ice tower right about yonder and get him up to snap freeze. And that will stop a lot of the random little baby balloons that are trying to sneak on through. You know, if the ninja ends up not able to pop them or something, hopefully that guy will just do a little decent job of stopping them, and if I really need to, I can use my mortar and send them over there. Now, I only have one ice tower at the moment. It would be very nice if I could use 2 ice towers and use them in combination with each other. That'd be a lot better off. At least I think so. You know, they've changed the ice tower so many times that I just get confused nowadays on whether it's actually good or bad to use. I need to test it out because I haven't tested it out in the Bloons Monkey Mobile version because I only have one of them, you know? So I'm going to test it out and see if it works out or see if it's... Holy crap. So there we go. We should be alright. There's one ceramic trying to sneak right through right there. So the Spike Factory, fantastic, but what I'm going to do is, since that one ceramic magically leaked through like that, I'm actually going to get a bigger stacked Spike Factory, and on top of that, I'm going to start getting ready for these higher level balloons, which I'm a little bit afraid of with the glue gunner. I'm going to put one random glue gunner right here, put him on last, and get him up to 1-1. And now what that's going to do is, hopefully, if there's a big ceramic balloon or something that comes out, you know, if they usually space out the ceramics when they come out. They usually don't tend to like 4 ceramics at once and then like randomly other crap in the meantime. It's gonna say like, okay, it's ceramic time. 1 ceramic, 1 ceramic, 1 ceramic. They kind of just space them out a little bit, and that's why the glue gunner is actually really effective against those ceramics. Even though it might not be the most effective thing in totality against everything. So here's where the ice tower is really going to come into play, guys. Check it out, all these low-level balloons. If we didn't have that ice tower there, what would have happened? we probably would have lost some lives, maybe even lost the game. I don't know. My balloon popping power is still kind of lackluster at the moment, and what I'm going to do is just for fun, man, we're going to get 2 helicopters again. We got $3,000, so why not? Let's get 2 freaking helicopters in here, and we're going to put them on lock in place, and we're going to lock them in place right here. Oh, wait. I thought you could lock them in place wherever you wanted. Here, we'll follow touch, we'll leave him right there, and then we're going to lock in place. Alright, this guy, we're going to put him over here. And we're going to lock him in place. Alright. Now, hopefully, yes, okay, good. I can touch anywhere on the screen, and it doesn't mean the helicopters are going to cause problems. Another good thing about the helicopters is, surprisingly, they can hurt Moabs pretty good. You know, they attack reasonably fast, they get, you know, double shots on it, so yeah, they do decent damage against these Moabs. One thing that I do have to be extremely careful against is a lot of my defense is actually up in the front there, which means it's very good against balloons and ceramics and everything. But once the Moabs come out, I can pop the Moabs reasonably quickly, but then the balloons that come out of that is going to be fairly difficult to get rid of, you know? So obviously, at that point in the game, we're going to have to be a little bit difficult, or, I mean, be a little bit careful with things, because they're going to be difficult. And one thing that's absolutely amazing to use would be one of these guys right here, Dartling Gun, but I don't want to get him just yet. I'm actually going to go with a strategy that I've been using that's actually been working out fairly well for me. And that, my friends, is a cannon spam. I'm also going to get 1 or 2 Moab Maulers up in the front here. So get all my cannons set up. At least they're going to be some balloon popping power for now, which obviously is helpful. Also get 1 more right here, just in case big balloons try and sneak through and get all the way to the very end here. You don't want, you know, have nothing over there. So this guy's going to be on strong. And I probably don't even need a Moab Mauler until level 20 or so, but I feel fairly good with my defense at the moment. You can tell the Glue Gunner did an absolutely amazing job against the ceramics. It's exactly what you want to see. And whenever I get my Moab Maulers, anytime I do it, personally, I love to get the frag bombs for it. It's a little bit of money, gets some extra range, just helps out, does some extra popping power, does good against ceramics, does good against pretty much everything, and that's why I do it. It's not because it's like, really amazing versus Moabs! No, that's not why I do it. I do it because it's good against pretty much everything. It's going to give you just extra popping power in general against everything. So it works. It does. Alright, so we're going to get another Moab Mauler in here. This is my second Moab Mauler, and probably, maybe the final Moab Mauler. Only Moabs coming out. You probably don't need much more than 2 guys. Just kind of continue on with your balloon popping power sort of near the back there. It's probably a smarter thing to do, because otherwise I'm going to be kind of screwed. In fact, I might even have to spam a few ninjas in the back there, because I don't really have that much that's going to pop the random ceramics that are all the way in the back there, and reasonably quick at that. You got to get them done quick, guys. Actually, one thing that I probably should do is just get an engineer, you know? Engineers are good. I'll use 1 engineer there, I'll use 1 over here. And 1 in the very back. I think 9 Inch Nails pops through frozen balloons, but I'll just put them in the front here. That's good enough for me. And we're getting them all up to sentry guns, obviously, and then go even further than that and probably get, you know, all the way up to 9 Inch Nails and everything. I like my engineers for late game. I do. I think the cleansing foam is way better if I can finally get that upgrade. It's like $7,500 again, so I'm just not doing very well in my money. I'd love to have more money. I just don't at the moment. So you go Sentry Gun, Fast Engineering, Sentry Gun, Fast Engineering, and Sentry Gun, and Faster Engineering. Perfection right there. We got 4 of these engineers already. That good upgrades right there. I don't have any boomerangs currently. I'm not sure if that's a bad thing. If I was going to put him anywhere, I'd put him right next to my ice tower right here, and just have him maybe there. Let's go Sonic Boom. At least 2-0 for now, maybe. I don't know. Sometimes it actually hurts ice towers to put towers like that against him, because they'll actually pop the frozen balloons. The frozen balloons just kind of start moving again, and then they'll actually sneak through instead of the ice tower just having a perfect combination of slowdown and poppage, so they just keep getting stuck in the ice tower. And there it is. You know what? Why not, man? We're almost there. We're going to get a 2-3 boomerang. We might need that popping power. So the amount of money that we're getting is absolutely crazy right now. I'm actually a bit surprised at how easy this mission has been. I was expecting Moabs to be much more difficult, but I'm actually a bit surprised. I feel like we might even be able to pop BFBs and stuff if we really wanted to. I don't know if I should kind of stretch my comfort zone and just go for a freaking BFB or something pretty soon. Alright, we're gonna do it, guys. Get a higher level spike factory, and on top of that, I'm gonna get 2 of them, man. Check it out. Did you see that? A frickin' camo ceramic leak through. How? How? I know the mortar's not perfect, but at the same time, you'd expect them to be a little bit better than that. So here we go, finally dealing with these Moabs. How we doing? Yeah, we did alright. Took him down. That's all that really matters. That was 2 of them at the same time as well. Obviously, I could do better. So it's kind of a weird tower to get right in the front there. I don't know. I don't really have any upgrades for him, but I'm just like, hey, why not? Why not? Let's get a monkey is up there. He'll do a little bit of pops. And maybe if he gets some big group balloons kind of like rushing right in between him, he can get a bigger chunk of pops. Hopefully. And there's 3 Moabs at the same time, so woo-wee! But as you can tell, we're doing just fine. So what I'd love to do is fit a couple more boomerangs in here. Also, a 3-0 boomerang would not be that bad to use, but depends on the situation, guys. Definitely depends on the situation. Right now, it's like it's okay, but I don't have them anyways. I was just throwing it out there that maybe if we wanted to, we can get some of those guys flowing. As you can tell, again, not even any micro required. So we're going to get 1, 2, and double shot action. Woo-woo! Double shot 4 ninjas. I'll get some more double shot ninjas. They are favored, so they're actually cheaper, and I probably should have been using them even more often than I have been. I feel like the glue has been surprisingly helping out a lot. I don't know if he's shooting really, really fast or what, but he's just gluing a lot of things. Have you guys not noticed that? It's just weird. So I feel like whenever you see like some zebras or blacks coming out, or like leads like this, it's probably going to be a huge rush coming out really, really quick. So there it is, the big ceramic rush followed by Moabs. I'd much rather have... Oh my. Oh my. Woo! Woo! So that was pretty darn close there. I might have to micro my mortar just a little bit on this next round. If I see any triple Moabs like that again, I have to work on it. Also, one other thing that I probably should be doing now is, as you can tell, the Moabs, they're not sneaking through or anything. But if we can pop just... Oh, man. Definitely going to have to micro this a little bit. Definitely going to have to micro through this. Holy crap. Whoa, man, that was crazier than I thought. That was a lot of Moabs. My group popping power is, again, not the best. You know what? I think maybe it's about that time, guys. We get the bigger bombs on these guys. Normally, you don't need it. You know, normally it doesn't really matter, but if we can just get through more layers, or if just hit a few more balloons, it might help us out that little tiny bit that we need. Because the cannons, believe it or not, do actually have a pop limit that they have, and the more you upgrade them, the bigger the pop limit gets. So, you know, I don't know exactly what it is, but let's say it's 100. If you have 100 at the lower level, and then you upgrade it, maybe it'll go up to 150 or something. So just in general, it's a good thing to do. And I think I still need to get that other Moab Mauler. As you can tell, like I said, we're popping the Moabs, but maybe if I can get them done just a little bit quicker, we might be a little bit better off. So there we go. Hopefully we can take him down. Again, the Ice Tower doing a delicious job. I love the Ice Tower. Oh, we do! That was the final level. I didn't realize that. Woo! I was kind of hoping... I thought there was another level for some reason. Because I was just too into the game. Too into the balloons. So we get a big chunk of money here. No, not no lives lost. A little bit sad. And we do. We get the big balloon hunter. We got $1,000 for that. The bigger they are, the harder they fall. This will fill my trophy cabinet perfectly. Alright, and we do go up a level. Hey, what? Yeah! So we get more money, more balloon stones, more everything. 100 lives now. That's exactly how many I like to see. 100 lives. Definitely nice. I don't know why it's snowing on my Plutonium lab right now. But whatevs. Whatevs. And that's pretty much it, guys. That's all we're going to have for today. I know we're just a kind of quick video. I don't know. Should I play another one? Just a random ceramic tile. What we got? A desert tile here. It'll seem too easy. Seems pretty easy, too. We just took down a frickin' Moab here, guys. BFB on this map? Whoa! I can't do that today. No, not today. We'll play a jungle tile, man. Jungle tiles are usually pretty darn difficult. Oh, crap, I can't play that one. No way, I'm not gonna play that one for at least a little. Oh, that scares the crap out of me. Another one of these. What? Are they all like this? Don't tell me they're all like this. Okay, I can do this one. Let's do this one. This is a regular jungle terrain. It's still a little bit difficult, but I think we can handle it, guys. Volcano and cave terrains give you extra balloon stones. That could be kind of fun. So of course, you guys know the drill. We're going to go something like this. Instead of an engineer, or instead of a ninja, I'm actually going to use an engineer on this level. Because he sometimes hooks around and hits the wrong things, and it just upsets me a lot, so I don't want to deal with that crap. I'm just going to get the regular engineer for it. And surprisingly, one thing that I could do is actually get a Dart Monkey. Again, in the essence of changing things up a little bit, I'm showing you guys that there are different viable, ways to play the game. You don't need to play it the same way every single freaking time. You can, of course, you can just play it the same way every single time. That's not usually fun. Or at least not usually as fun. And even though there's probably better ways to start off than this, hopefully we can make it work. Oh, I didn't even have the 3rd tier dart monkeys. Oh, crap. Whoops. So I'm going to get a mortar pretty quick in here. That's going to be my next tower for sure. Get a mortar upgraded up to obviously Bernie stuff. And I'm actually going to move him around up into the front here. You might think put him out in the bottom down here. But no, I don't even want to do that. I want to put him actually up in the front there. Right up yonder. I know it's kind of a weird way to point things out in this game, but I just do my best. The best that I possibly can for you guys. Trying to show you what's up. So I feel like when you see red balloons like this, we're going to see a big rush really soon, aren't we? No, not too bad. Just regular blacks. You can usually handle those guys. And we get it up. Mortar time. Woo! So I could even do something crazy like this. Put it right where he's going to shoot, because check it out. As soon as he shoots, it explodes. You know what I mean? If you have him all the way on the other side of the screen, it's going to shoot and then, like, pause for a second and then explode. So it's, it doesn't really matter that much because it's mortar and he's just going to pretty much shoot all the time. But it does actually matter a little bit if you're trying to kill things like Moabs and stuff with things like the bigger mortars, like the big one and stuff. It can actually affect it quite a bit. Just about up that Bernie stuff, I'm going to try and spam it. Yeah, there we go. Got that Bernie stuff. Alright, I'm going to get the increased accuracy as well. You would think that the mortar, if you put him a little bit closer, he'd probably not miss as much. That might be a cool way to introduce the mortar, just like if the closer you put him to the thing that you want to hit, the less he'll miss, but at the same time, it might just be too hard to do. Just to design that would just be difficult, I think. Alright, 2-3 boomerang would be nice, but again, it's an extreme... Excuse me, I keep burping, I don't know why. I didn't even eat anything recently. It's weird. I didn't drink anything recently. I drank some water, and that was about it. So I did realize that I don't have any camera protection currently, and that means I'm going to go with a Dartling gun. Woo! This is actually another reasonable level for the Dartling gun. Why? Why, you may ask? Because there's really good straight lines on this one, which the Dartling gun just works amazing for. So we're going to get that Dartling gun going, and I really love the Dartling gun in the mobile version as well. I feel like it's a stupendous tower to use. Absolutely stupendous. Check it out, guys. We don't even have him upgraded yet, and he's still doing a good amount of pops. We're going to get him upgraded to 1-1. 0-1's okay, but I usually just think that little bit of money is the $250 just to make him extremely accurate, especially on things where you got straight lines to shoot down. It's going to be extremely effective. Check it out. I really feel like the Dartling gun is a really good choice, but I don't use as often as I should. Good against ceramics, good against balloons, good against Moabs, good against everything. In fact, spamming the Dartling guns is probably a good way to beat a lot of these tiles later on in the game. So I'm just throwing that out there, that we have to keep that in mind when we play these later rounds, guys. We do have to make sure we do a good job on it. Alright, so what's probably going to kill us? This was a ceramic tile, so I do have to get some ceramic pop powers. I'm going to get a little bit more of these engineers. Put them right here, closer to the front rather than closer to the back. Put a couple right here as well. One right there. Put them on strong, get one more. And that's going to be all the engineer action that I can handle for the day. Because even though engineers are good, they can get overwhelmed pretty easily with just regular balloons. But when we got a mortar and a good Dartling gun, and we're going to get a couple cannons in here, that should take care of the group balloons, hopefully. So this just looks like a giant cluster mess right now. You're like, what the heck are you doing, Chris? You got engineers and 0-0... Oh, crap, man. Oh, snap. Signal flare. That is a camo lead. I have 0 lead popping power besides that mortar, so you really got to do a good job of that, guys. So check it out. We do end up taking them all down, but a little bit of micro required, and I'm glad that I caught that in time, It's easy to mess that stuff up. One thing I'm going to do, just because, man, I'm going to put this guy all the way in the front and put him on strong. Get rid of the leads right away. They seemingly are just kind of annoying me right now. We have the engineers all attacking these things, and they're not doing any popping power because they keep hitting the leads. And I'll get a few more little baby cannons down here. We'll get one right there. Leave them on first. You don't even need them on close or anything. When they're little baby cannons like this, you can get them reasonably close to the map. Even if they miss every once in a while, it's not a big deal. But when you got a 3rd tier cannon that shoots kind of slow, and he has a lot of pop power, and he's like one of your big, important towers to use, you don't want to miss it, You just don't want to miss it. And we're going to use a few more of these little baby cannons. Again, extremely effective tower. I don't know if I'm going to use the glue gunner on this one. Seemingly not too many ceramics are probably going to come out. It'll obviously be helpful, though. So I have to keep that in mind. Should we or shouldn't we? You know what, he's such a freaking cheap tower, and he helps out that little baby bit. We should get him. Put him on last, get a glue soak, get a stickier glue, and check it out. Check out that deliciousness. So my cam detection is still a little bit sad, but I'm going to get the bigger stacks as well. It's one upgrade that I often overlook, is the bigger stacks upgrade. It does help. It does help. I used to have this thing in my mind that, like, the spike factory's not that great when you upgrade him, because he's just there for, like, the very end, just to protect yourself from losing lives. And now I realize you can actually use him for a pretty decent amount of popping power. You know, you can use some pretty high-level spike factories in effective ways. So I actually kind of changed my mind just a little bit about it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my 2-3 boomerang flown in here. We need a little bit more blue regular popping power and as well black popping power. If we can get this guy in strong, upgraded pretty reasonably high, we should be able to pop through those blacks and everything. And I'm just going to put it in non-stop mode because I really feel safe about this one, guys. I don't even think regrows or anything can take us down. We got the mortar upgraded all the way, so I feel good. I feel real good. Alright, so, I actually just, not just for the new year, but just because I'm more free these days, I've decided to work out just a little bit more. You know, I don't really do New Year's resolutions or anything, but I started to work out just a little bit more, and I don't say that I feel better or anything, but I'm really hoping that I work out. I've been, like, doing kind of a little bit hardcore with it, a little bit more than I probably should. Not all out or anything, but going pretty hard with it, and it's nice. You know, it's nice to actually feel good about yourself, or just feel like you're actually getting stronger or something. Because I don't consider myself a weak person in the first place, but I really feel like doing that little tiny push-ups and sit-ups in the morning just really helps me out. Usually I do it actually at night. It's just kind of weird. Not very many people do that. I just do it right before I go to bed. That's when I have my time usually. In the morning, I'm really lazy. You know, I know some people go for morning runs and everything. I'm not that type of guy. But anyways, that's pretty much going to be the end. As long as we pop these last few balloons, as long as big camo rushes don't come in here, we'll be alright. Well, actually, even the big camo rushes, we got the mortar now that I think about it. So we should be fine against literally everything. Even against big chunks of ceramics like that. So I always say construction buildings. I don't know why. It just looks like it. So we've got a big chunk of experience, big chunk of money, a big chunk of balloon stones, and everything has gone our way today. Woo! Actually, I got a ton of money now. Where did that all come from? $6,800. I like it. We get some upgrades for some stuff. What do we want to get, guys? What kind of upgrades can we get? Ice tower? Mortar? Oh, bigger blast, only $1,000. Let's get that upgrade. Dartling guns. Like I said, I really feel like this is going to be one of those key upgrades to get. Faster barrel. I'm actually going to build a quick Dartling thingamabob somewhere. Where should we get it? We got 2 spots right here. Let's build them right here. What do we got? Buildings. It's all the way down here. $300. Not too expensive, so let's get a few of them. Dartling gun cash, and that's probably all I can afford, right? I've already clicked my farms. If I get $16 more, that's all I need. Oh, we do. We got it. Boom. Oh, wait, no. I don't have enough. $5. There we go. All right. And we get this last little Dartling gun. I feel it'll just be nice to have 4 Dartling guns. Again, fairly cheap. We have the space for it, so why the heck not? And now I'm feeling pretty darn good about myself. Hopefully you guys are as well. If you liked the video, throw a like down on the bottom there. I do appreciate those, and I really do mean that, by the way. Have a super duper delicious day.